let's play some Mindustry. I haven't played this in a while and I've been meaning to try again. We're going to be starting fresh in a new world because this way I can properly integrate the mods early, because I love mods, and also just because game's more fun this way. Right, I've got some blueprints, or schematics, but I'll leave that for later. Core, research. I think this expands as we go along, and I feel like I need to sneeze for whatever reason. Okay, there we go. This is how you play. I remember this. I think these are all going to be connected. There we go. It's going to take forever for these to get installed, but I don't really mind. Because fundamentally, I don't know. Let's see. I guess it's kind of one of those where this first level is like so... I'm going to turn those sound effects off. I forgot they're awful. Game gets muted. Perfect. Bam. It's going to take a little bit before I can afford all of these. Probably should have prioritized the conveyor belts first now I'm thinking about it. Oh well, it's fine. You can get this game for free or very cheap on Steam. See, I prefer always to get the I guess the very cheap version. I don't know. On one hand, yes, free is fun, but on the other hand, paying the developers a little bit of money means you get more game, generally. Okay, right. I get to move. So, unfortunately, this level is kind of skunkus, because there's not much going on, and it's just really a couple of enemies, and that's it. I don't think I even have, like, proper walls. So I think what I'm gonna do is just try and speedrun this level so we can get access to the more interesting things. No, we do. No, we have junctions. We don't actually even have splitters yet. Well, that's honestly fine. Okay, so we're gonna do 1, 2. Let's see, 3. And I don't really care about this being efficient. We're just trying to get the most basic setup going that we can. Yeah, I can't mess with routers at the moment because I don't think we have them. Let me check resources. Where do we even get routers? Scatter. Copper wall. Wait, hold up. We actually can do a little bit of a very small amount of lead research here. And that's sufficiently big news for me. I guess actually, now that I'm looking at it, there are a couple of lead deposits. So we're not entirely resource locked here, but still. I'm gonna just port a bunch of this back. Hey, can you not research the router? I think I can, but I might need lead for it. Or, nope, there's the router. You're right. We can research the router. One way or another, gonna get working on the lead. Let's see. Got a minute and a half before anything really pops up. Rip these out. Okay. Can't do any more than this. Let's see. That router was scuffed, but I could be wrong. Oh no, these are just going the wrong direction. That's the issue. Alright, cool. Okay, back to research. Grab the router. We have sorter, distributor, and bridge conveyor. Oh, good to know. Okay, so in that case, let's probably just merge all of these lines into one. these guns are fueled enough. Okay, so now we have the most fed gun ever, which is fine. Okay. So we want to do a router every couple. And just feed the guns. The duos aren't particularly good at the moment, but they're a gun. I'm very glad that went for that set of defenses, otherwise I would have been in trouble. Okay, so next order of business. You even bother with a router? Nah. I'm just gonna get another one of these here. There's I'll just do that. There's probably more efficient ways to handle these mines, but I'm just not particularly interested, especially for the first level, to do everything proper. That could be for later. We're just going speed mode today. There are hotkeys for routers. Probably. There we go. Okay, right. Other thing I can do is walls. But I think we can research the bigger walls, which I might as well do. Nope. Need 700. That's fine. Let's see. Hey, Wander, hope you're doing well. Saw your YouTube post. Regardless of how you decide to use it, and I'm glad you're gonna have more time for ideas. Yeah. Shell and I have been, like, relentlessly just talking about this stuff and being like, oh man, can't wait to do this, or this, or this. And, having that, like, kind of sense of freedom has been good for my mental health. Because I spend a lot of time, I spend a lot of time just recording, and I kind of want to do a little bit more than just recording. Let's see, my lead isn't flowing for some reason. Oh yeah, so it isn't. I probably didn't finish a conveyor belt. Let's go, double check that real quick. Probably just like an ounce of conveyor right at the end. Yep. Let's see. I wonder how'd the move go. It's been a moment since I checked in. So we're currently in limbo, I guess is the easiest way to put it. Living with my folks. So, the move, I guess, is partially complete. Yeah, our original plan was to go house hunting, a bunch as soon as we got here, and then the market went stupid, and we decided that that was not actually going to work. Let's see, how do we want to do this? Honestly, I'm just gonna do these little pods here. Might need to up my copper production. Not that it's that big of a deal, but still. Okay, router here. Extend up. Extend up. Extend up. Extend up. Okay, so we're gonna need a router here, 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 and here. Oh, and here. Perfect. At some point I'll figure out a better way of doing that, but still. But yeah, I do at least have a place to stay. Yep, would not have engaged in any of this venture if I didn't have my my parents to lean on. Okay. Up until now, we've actually been pretty... I don't want to say, like, lazy. It's not lazy, but we've more or less been moving to every apartment and house that we've moved into since we became adults. I guess for our very, very first apartment, it was either, like, sight unseen or very poorly planned. So this is the first time that we're trying to slow it down a little bit and actually, like, pick and choose. Which is going to matter so much more once we actually, you know, are buying a house. I could maybe fit a bit more in here, but eh. I just want to collect as much lead as possible. We also have... Oh, this is scrap. It's not iron. So those turrets just hurl rocks at things, or do they process their own ammo? I think they're just chucking raw copper at things, yes. What is this? What are these? Oh, these are batteries. Not the most helpful for what I'm doing. Okay, so what else do we have? Bridge conveyor, sorter, that, inverted sorter, overflow gate. Underflow gate, almost done. What's the next stuff? There's also the scatter gun, but that's going to be a little expensive. Well, I'm going to rip all these up, because I don't have much use for batteries at the moment. Oh. Oh, do we get a overflow gate? I'm just gonna take the overflow gate. Bring it here. My thoughts are, we're probably not going to need that much copper for research, but I might as well be storing as much of it as I possibly can. Okay, do we have another overflow gate? Overflow gate. There. I know there's also the thermal power, but I don't know if I'm ever actually going to plan on using this area for much more than this. Okay. I really like rotating things in this. It's very satisfying. And we're good. Oh, make sure every bit of these lines are properly connected. And they're going. We probably don't need too much more, but I'm going to grab what lead I can out of this zone. And then we've got 5 waves to finish, so I'll probably just go like bananas with guns. Okay, there we go. That's about everything I'm going to be able to jam into this. Okay. Anything else here? Nope. And I could actually mix my lines, considering all of these are just going back into my main base. But I never like mixing my lines. That always just feels weird and gross to me. I did that once with Factorio, the like very first time I ever played it. And it was hell. We had like everything on one central loop, and it just did not work. Let's see, do I have the bridge things yet? Yes, I do. But yeah, I don't know, I'd rather not mess with bridges initially. Okay. I'm gonna wave in a couple of seconds, so maybe let's hold off. Okay, none of those hit me. So I think we're good. Okay. Take care of that. So we need a router here, here, here. There are probably more efficient ways of doing this. Whatever. I know there's always tons of people that are like, the cardinal sin, you put a router next to a router and you're feeding routers into each other and it slows everything down, and my response to that is always, yeah, but it's like ammo. Unless we're really burning ammunition into stuff, you pretty much never have to worry about it. Okay. Let's see. Did you ever make the river of items bus that sorts and just fished whatever you needed out of it? That's exactly what we did, and it was not a good system. Let's see. This game seems kind of cozy. It is. It's got that, like, lovely base defense feel that I don't want to say I crave, because that's, like, a weird way of putting it. I need 11 lead to get that one. I guess I'll just chill. There it is. What do you need for this? Research titanium. I think we might be stuck until we get that. There's the underflow gate is like the next one. And let's skip the tutorial. I'd forgotten about... I'd forgotten about tutorialization in this game. Yeah, I love base defense games. It's always been one of my favorite genres of, like, build a base, turtle hard, and then, you know, feel nice and safe and cozy in your, you know, your weird mega fortress. Been a while since I played this game. Does a solid line of turrets in front of a defensive line of routers still work? Yes, it does. Though, if you do that kind of thing, you get a bunch of YouTube comments telling you you're a moron. So, I don't know, pick your poison. You, I don't think I can repair, can I? No. Okay. Well, do we just... Here, I'm just gonna get a line of small walls in front, because those are probably gonna take damage before. Let's see. Could get the shotguns, but that's not gonna help me too much. Yeah, and it looks like a lot of this tech is reliant on me capturing Ground Zero and going elsewhere. So has there been an update for this? No, it's been on version 6 for a while. I think last time I played this was either early version 6 or I think I was playing version 5. Or maybe I was playing version 6 in beta. One way or another. I just kind of felt like coming back because this game is comfort food and just kind of pleasant. And so, figured I'd just kind of load it up today. Oh, they actually killed me. Whoops. Okay. Let's get rid of the slightly broken walls. Any of these terribly damaged? Not overwhelmingly. Oh, that's... Wait, can I just put... No, that's interesting. I can partially deconstruct it and then rebuild it. And it kind of counts as a repair. Let's just do another one, because I'm pretty sure I can't leave until I've killed all these guys. Is that a boss fight? No, it's not a boss fight. Oh, that's a chunky sucker. Okay. Now I'm just gonna rebuild my walls. I think I'm in a fine spot. Just gotta do one more, and I think we're good. Okay, flyers are jerks. Okay. I don't quite have the capacity to deal with one of these guys. My ability to aim is subpar. Let's get a very quick scatter gun. There we go. There's a little bit of damage, but still. Is there a button for repairing, or is that something that only certain ships do? I forget. Controls. Because I don't remember being able to repair myself. I know there are repair blocks, but I was wondering if I could specifically repair things myself. Doesn't look like it. Okay, cool. Sector captured. So we can now launch from the map and go where we want. So ground zero is done. Could clear these out, but we're not going to get any tech if I do so. So we have the biomass synthesis factory or the craters. Creators gets me the mender, which is pretty important. But it's locked? Oh, which means I need the frozen forest. Okay, and launch. Alright, so if I remember right, Frozen Forest is kind of butts. There's not a whole lot going on, and I don't remember where the enemies spawn in from. So I guess I should peek at that first. Not here. Is there like a go fast speed button? Where do they spawn from? I have no idea. That's more lead. And not tear those up. Leave this for a bit. Because in retrospect, what I should be doing, for starters, is actually doing some mining. Because we are going to need all of the copper we can get. Because we don't have the orbital delivery sections yet. I'll have to figure out where enemies are spawning from after I've got this down. Otherwise, I'm going to just be in trouble. Let's see. Also, thank you, SuperPie, for the 41-month resub. Mr. Department for the 20-month resub. After 10 more months, I once again say hello to everyone. Hope you're doing well. Talk again in another 10. Rad. Thank you, Doc9552, for the 21-month resub. Let's see. Watching YouTube content for months, finally got a stream. Welcome on in. My stream schedule is total crapshoot. It's a crapshoot. Okay, good. I at least have a couple of minutes before anything starts spawning after me. So I've got some time. I guess I've been kind of consistent lately. It's just the whole vacation thing throws me off. And will throw me off. Because I know this week, you know, speaking of finding a place and whatnot, that, you know, the next step this week is actually, to go out on a trip. And do some rental house hunting. We were gonna buy a house, but then the market went stupid. So we're going to just find a rental place for at least a little while. Then we'll buy a house. Ish. Okay, so where do they spawn from? Because if not over here, then like up here? Yes. Okay, cool. So we figured that out. Pain in the butt. Kind of pain in the butt. I have grapes. Thank you. The grapes. No. Yes. Feel like grapes. Yeah, they're grapes. There's just like a garlicky smell. I was confused. Okay. I'm just gonna get the walls across for starters. I don't necessarily know what I'm gonna be dealing with. I think it's time for some sins. Okay, let's maybe not get so many guns down. Boy, I have like 0 income. And I've got a minute and 14 seconds before things show up. We do have coal, so I could start getting that. Okay, I have enough for these. I put these here. I'm not actually sure if that's worth it. Either way, so we want to have one of these that kind of just goes down and over. We're just going to snake this. Right, I can just middle click. That was something I didn't know the last time I played this. Okay, and how expensive are routers? Kind of. Kind of expensive. In that case, I guess I'm just gonna have one gun at the very, very end here that just shoots. Okay, put this here. Maybe we don't. I'm just gonna get one of these for the moment. Nope. Looks like we got a bad boy. Is this one of the tough suckers earlier? This is one of the guys that actually took a while to kill. So this might take some doing. How tough are you? How much HP does this man have left? There he goes. Yeah, of course he went for the one section that didn't have any defenses, but I think they're actually like hard-coded to do that. Okay. Do this. Probably just gonna have to put this here. There we go. Not much. Oh, boy, we picked up a fair bit of copper while we were dealing with that dude. Rad. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for the most basic router chains at the moment. I could go deeper. Oh, why am I doing this? It'll be fine, right? I don't know. It'll be grapes. Hold up. Why don't we go back down here real briefly? Overflow gate. Oh, we need lead, damn it. I can manually harvest some. I don't remember what the upper limit on how much I can carry is. 30. But 30 is enough. There we go. Because all we need is a singular overflow gate here. Okay, there we go. So at least some of that spent copper gets to go places. I am too busy. I can't shoot. Well, that's unfortunate. He's gonna cause some real damage, ain't he? I knew I should have fortified that better, but I was too busy just trying to get my resource generation up. Well, at least he's too distracted shooting at my infrastructure, which actually seemed to have just been conveyor belts, and maybe we're fine. Yeah, he could have been way worse. But instead, dang fool just decided, nope. Time for a router wall. Oop. There we go. Okay, so this will get us at least some firepower. I wonder if you can almost kind of route them towards your weakest defenses purely by distracting them with, like, putting a bunch of guns down in an area that aren't loaded. I don't know if they're, smart enough to avoid that. Okay. There we go. So what else we got? What else did you play yesterday besides bug stomping? VOD. Quite a lot of games. Good ones. But I don't want to, like, I don't know. I don't want to go into detail about all the other games that I played yesterday. Some were pretty good. Some maybe less so. Long Live the Queen was great. It feels like one of those games that if you know, you know. And if you don't know, well, that's unfortunate. But yeah, this is the kind of thing to ask on Discord, or honestly just check the VOD. At some point I'm gonna actually try and... Oh, well, I'm dead. I'm gonna try and actually start putting chapters in my VODs, but that takes time and effort. Yeah, unfortunately, this is the one area that did not get enough ammunition. At least the turrets are kind of holding it off. By holding it off, I mean just distracting it while they... Well, I shoot them, I guess. Okay, they're dead. Didn't take too much. Okay, and how much do I have? A decent chunk. So I can actually put some guns there. Perfect. VODs get an automatic chapter when you change the game. Oh, really? That's rad. Let's see. Now what? I guess first order of business, let's go grab some lead. We're gonna be here for a little while, so we might as well make the most of it. Rip these up. Actually, rip this whole thing up. This is not at all well placed. Yeah, there we go. Because now I should be able to get a decent amount more. Perfect. Okay. This is weird music. I don't really like it. Let's find something else. This is supposed to be House Grooves, and it wasn't... I mean, I guess kind of is. First couple songs on this station were, like, banger good, so I was like, oh, you know, I'll go out on a limb. And it turns out they were the exception rather than the rule. And that's a shame. I'm actually gonna just feed this lead in here. To the copper line. Okay, next order of business, coal. Because I think that's kind of why we're here. Okay. And it looks like they just destroyed the enemies without me having to do anything. Which is nice, because that means I don't have to do any actual effort. There we go. Okay. Did they put a hole in anything? They did some damage to that wall. I'll replace it. There we go. I've got enough for this. Yeah, so yesterday's VOD does have 6 chapters. Rad. I remember back in the day, there were no automatic chapters or anything like that, and so you really had to put some effort into keeping an organized VOD, and I just wanted nothing to do with that. I guess the real answer is just wait around and eventually Amazon just does it for you. Let's see. Got that there. I almost kind of wish there were mining conveyor belts that just mine really slowly. So you're not wasting the couple of deposits. Or if it was like Factorio where it actually has a slight AoE around it. There we go. Okay. So now that we've got coal coming in, what can we research? The graphite press... and the combustion generator. Gets me power nodes and menders. And batteries. Silicon smelter. Pyrotite mixer. Looks like we don't have solar panels or anything like that at this moment. I've always found Twitch's UI unpleasant to deal with for just about anything. It's a site that has not modernized in a very long time. And that is never a good feeling. Like, I know a lot of people like to whine whenever YouTube switches something up, but they actually do a decent job of modernizing the platform so it feels good. It's slower and clunkier almost all the time, but they fix that in short order. Okay. Is that all of these? I think so. So we need power. Do we have any coal up here? Wow. Okay. No. I see some lead. So I guess we might specifically want to get some combustion generators just on the side here. I don't think we need to... What about an underflow gate? Okay, so they'll go here first. I'm just gonna do power here. With a bunch of batteries. I wonder if there's a way... Do these hook up? Yes, they do. I'm just going to continue to hook these up and move them. Because I think we're going to want menders, just so I don't have to worry too much. About repairs. Because that's always a pain in the butt. Okay, menders are not even that expensive. Alright, looks like we're good. Perfect. Let's see. Can I put these here? I really like the click and drag power node placement in this. It feels super good. It's not the cleanest, but I'm not looking for clean. I'm just looking for semi-functional enough that I don't have to deal with fixing my defenses. It does look like these guys are capable of destroying my defenses here, so that might be something I want to consider, but I don't know, we'll figure it out. Also, thank you, Verisok, for the 45-month resub. 3 more months till 4 years. Damn. One of my big projects for this year is going to be going back and adding a bunch of sub badges for different year levels. Because, yeah, we've got to... I think my upper limit was like 3 or 4. And we have blown past that at this point. Let's see. Also, congrats, Shy, on the successful surgery. Remember, that was something you were super excited about before I left. And it's like, well, hope it went well. I'm assuming it went fine. I don't know. Let's see, what else is there? Anything? Nope, haven't missed too much. Let's see. So what do we do? Unless we get some more guns up in here, I guess I could actually... No. Let's actually chill, grab as many resources as we possibly can. I think we're actually donezo. Do we want to get some lead in here? Because I could get some lead for the scatter guns. Ooh. Yeah? I think we might want to. Figuring out how to pipe it into each of these locations sounds like a right pain. There we go. But at the same time, if I remember right, these things are like good damage. Oh wait, no. They don't target ground. I don't know how many flyers we're going to have to contend with here. What's my power situation even look like? Oh, not connected. I mean, that certainly hurts. Okay, so how are we at power-wise? Power's pretty good, and we're storing a fair bit. Looks like we're mostly okay coal-wise. We could probably add a little bit more to the line, and it'd be fine. Okay. Extend this here. I just want to make sure I'm utilizing as many resources as we can. There are inevitably going to be some pretty major... If I do a junction... They just combine. They just pass each other, right? It looks like it, yes. And then, yeah, we might honestly want to undo that. I guess that's going to mess everything up, isn't it? I could just put a router, so it kind of splits everything evenly. This is not a great system. I know. I'm going to get rid of this combustion generator at the end. We're just going to have this go straight through. Anything that reaches the end just gets fed back into the line. Which is to say, pretty much none of my coal is going to make it through that fortress of routering, but... Still, it's there. Okay, it looks like I might need some bigger walls on this section. Wow. No kidding. So I'm going to need a little bit more than walls. Unfortunately, these duos aren't particularly good. Oh. And they are actually having some amount of ammunition issues. Not too much, but they run out quick. Good to know. Wow. And what? Because, yeah, we still are largely locked to these two guns for a while. I could beef up that area harder, but... sounds like a pain. If I can get another one of these. Not really, no. Okay, and once again, just in case something comes out of here that can fly. Let's hyper paranoia. Get ourselves a lead line that goes through this entire messy mix. There we go. So that should be all of those. I think everything's connected at this point. Because, yeah, a couple flyers would ruin my day in the worst possible way. And I want nothing to do with that. Okay, put that there. So this should connect. And I don't think anything is getting cross-pollinated, so I don't need to worry too much. We might have to worry about the upper area. Maybe. That's interesting. They're going for a new direction now. Not that I can blame them. That was some damage. I think I'd rather just have a bunch of big walls. And a couple of these. We'll see how it goes. Oh snap, this game has combat. Yep. It's one part base defense, one part automation. There are not a lot of games like it, and that's why I love it. So dang much. I'm just gonna load up on heavy walls. See what I can do. There's probably a better way of doing this. Maybe to some degree. Pulling back on my defenses, but I think we're just gonna wait it out. What else am I gonna do? So if I check the map, I don't think we can go to any other location. Yeah, Craters requires the frozen forest. And that requires also the steam generator. So. Yeah, not much for it. Ooh. Let's do an overflow gate. I did not realize how absolutely problematic this was for my ammo supplies. I'm just gonna have a giant overflow gate loop for copper here. It's messy, but I don't care. So what do we do? Do we harvest some more lead? What little lead we can? Maybe? It's kind of a garbage map, though, so while I could work a little harder at harvesting it, I don't know if it would help me too much. I should probably fix this bottleneck, though. There we go. Okay. Let's see the damage. Well, they've picked this direction to go. Cripes. Yeah, this is why router spam is probably not the best for my guns. But yeah, they, oh, we need an underflow gate on this one. That's the issue. Let me get rid of this overflow gate. Because we don't need that much copper going back to the main base anymore. I don't think. Does this game have controller support? That's a question. I don't know. I don't think so. Find out. Well, my controller hooked up for a second and now it's lost connection, so I don't think so, unfortunately. I think there's like a mobile version that you can play though. So if you want to play on like a phone, that is an option. Okay, so how are the rest of these? Barely getting enough ammunition. Do we have a spare supply? Like I do. Because I almost wonder if that's my big issue here. No, What? Rude. Stupid ring blew my stuff up. Okay, cool. I think we're maxed out ammo-wise for the time being. So do we just start skipping waves and hope for the best? I think so. We didn't take too much damage there. I should probably help, even if I'm not that strong. Yeah, let's just wait until these walls go back up to full health. And then as soon as they do, let's just summon a couple more, because we want to get out of here. This map is boring and we don't get access to anything. Let's see. I could also just rebuild this wall. Apparently menders are not exactly the fastest repairmen. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Weirdly enough, these enemy waves actually seem to be a fair bit milder than I was expecting. Like, it was bad up until wave 10, and then now it's just gotten kind of small. Which means either the last one's going to be rough, or we'll see what happens. Yeah, because these are the slightly tougher guys, but even then, those might be flyers. Or, nope, sector's captured. Alright. We're done. So we can go to the craters? We can go to the craters.